All seekers of knowledge come to me, sooner or later.
Wulfharth, the legendary ancient king of Skyrim, Shezareen, champion of Kine, the Grey Wind, master of the Foom, has been involved in many events not through one life, but several throughout the eras, with a particular grudge against elves, but also the Tribunal in particular, as prior to their supposed ascension, he led an army of Nords to Red Mountain. These events on Vardenfell are unclear, as was the battle itself, but when the dust cleared, the Nords were defeated, in retreat, their king slain, while the Dwemer had all but disappeared, another enemy supposedly of the king. And not long after, Nervar was murdered by someone he once trusted, and the heart and Kagranak's tools lay before the ones who become known as the Tribunal. Yet it was not the end for the Grey Wind, as he would return, with some saying he walked out from Red Mountain itself. One can assume if this was the case he was reborn from the power of Lorkhan's heart, and he was changed forever. That is, according to the Underking himself, many centuries later, he had become more than just a Nord king. He said they were not his nation anymore. He was now connected to Lorkhan, sure, for that was his true nation now, the nation of humankind in its battle against elven supremacy. While others say in the Second Era during the Interregnum, he was summoned by Yoren Skald King of East Skyrim from Sovngarde with a shout that he learned from the Greybeards, and Yoren would have the Ash King drive back an Akaviri invasion with the help of the hated Tribunal and the Dahmeri forces, thus sealing the Ebonheart Pact before he had to return to Sovngarde to await his next return. He would not wait long, as the climax of their interregnum was approaching, and the Greybeards would whisper of one who would unite all of Tamriel for the first time in history. Was this finally the time for Wulfharth to unite humanity and bring a terrible vengeance upon the elves that had defiled Lorkhan's heart? No, for he found that he was not the Chosen One, and was told that the Chosen One would one day betray him. Cautiously reforming once more after the Greybeards had torn him asunder with their voices, he sought out Hjalti Earlybeard and assisted him in his rise, hoping he would strike at the Tribunal with a terrible vengeance. And so with Wulfharth, the Ash King's assistance, the Kingmaker, Hjalti led Kulakan's armies to victory and would be crowned Emperor upon his demise. Yet behind Wulfharth's back, the new Emperor made a deal with the Tribunal, the Elves, enraging Wulfharth. Was this the betrayal the Greybeards spoke of? However, the ever-scheming Hjalti, now named Tiber Septim, and his battle mage Zern Arctis called Wulfharth to meet them, that they had decided to turn on the elves. Wulfharth, cautious, went to them, only to face the true betrayal. Yet before he could die, he let out a great shout that killed the deceitful battle mage, and as they both lay dead next to the Mantella, Tiber Septim would enter, claim it, with their souls, powering it, and then use to power the Numidium. Yet, the Ash King is not so easily killed, and he does not forget betrayal, and would return again, now a husk of his former self, destroying the Numidium just after the pinnacle of Tiber Septim's victory over the Elves, as the Underking wanted his soul returned, his heart. But it would not be till the end of the Third Era that he would finally return once more and claim what had been stolen.